What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. This huge leak just came out. Now I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you if I think it's real or not, because there's some conflicting stuff just based off the image alone. Usually I have to read a little bit and kind of form an opinion, but looking at this, I don't know where to start. So I'll blast the image right now. This is pretty much the leak that we're working with, and this is about the 2019 new iPhone, possibly iPhone 11, iPhone 10i. I personally think they're going to call it the iPhone and iPhone Pro being the bigger one, to kind of match up the iPad lineup and also like the MacBook lineup. I think it would streamline everything. But here's the interesting thing. Okay, looking at this, we can kind of assume, I mean, it looks pretty much exactly the same as the iPhone XS, but the leaks that we saw before is that it's going to feature a triple camera setup on the back, and based off this image that we have now, that pretty much almost verifies it. So I was looking at this and I was like, what even is this thing? What am I looking at? So if you look at the top, it said weld SP to band 5 out of 5, whatever, welding pattern POR. So this is just something that a welder or someone who manages these parts of this iPhone sees when they're developing something like this. And I guess this is part of Apple's supply chain. So as you know, I mean, it's not just like they just make an iPhone and that's it. There's a lot of different little things that go into developing and making an iPhone. And this is potentially, and I'm not going to say it's real or not, but honestly, this looks pretty hard to fake because for me, it looks like it's super complicated. It looks authentic. I mean, it looks something that's kind of hard to fake. I feel like there's easier things to fake that wouldn't require this much attention to detail and stuff, but I'm not a welder. So if you're a welder watching this video, let me know in the comment section below, does this make any sense to you? Or is it just something that is stupid and it's just someone trying to look like a welder? I don't know. But you can see we have the wireless charging thing in the center, and then the lightning port on the bottom, and some other parts too. Around the iPhone, we have, I guess, the border of the phone or the connecting parts. I really don't even know. But as you can actually see, if we zoom into the camera lens, you can actually see that there's 3 cameras, and then there's above the camera sensor to the right, there's something above it and something below it. And this almost 100% matches the renders that we've seen before. Not my exact renders. Mine were a little bit different, but the ones that OnLeaks or whoever rendered before, it looks almost just like that because we have the flash up top and then another sensor right below that camera. And if you actually look at the bottom camera sensor, this is actually kind of funny. The bottom camera sensor looks actually smaller than the other 2 sensors above it. So I don't really know what's going on. Is that bottom sensor just an extra sensor for something? Is it a flash maybe? But then if that's a flash, then what's that above and below the other camera sensor to the right? And that is one thing we'll still have to kind of figure out as time progresses. As far as the way it looks, I'm going to assume that it's going to still look pretty much the same as the XS and XS Max. But here's the thing, in my opinion, Apple's going to have to change the way it looks somehow, because most likely they're still going to sell the XS and XS Max in the stores, in the Apple stores, because their previous version after the newest 2019 iPhone that's looking in the future is going to be the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, and at that time they're already pretty outdated. Not extremely outdated, but for a brand new phone, I don't think people are going to buy the 8 and 8 Plus if they don't want to buy the newest brand new iPhone. So they're probably still going to keep the XS and XS Max there, so that's why it's going to have to look somewhat different, at least towards the front, so then people actually go and upgrade. Even if the back, the camera sensor 100% will have to be different in order for people to justify the upgrade from the XS to the newest iPhone 10i or whatever. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But this is a pretty cool leak. I'm pretty excited for the 2019 iPhone. Obviously, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to compare it to all the other iPhones, but this is pretty ginormous. I wouldn't think we'd still see like these type of leaks coming from people within the Apple supply chain. So this is pretty insane. I'm pretty excited for it. Let me know what you guys think though. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? I personally think it's somewhere in the middle. I want to say it's real, but also this was pictured on an HP on a Windows machine, and I don't think Apple would like that. But again, this probably isn't Apple. This is probably someone they outsource to actually go and create these parts and everything. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think? Do you think this is real or do you think it's fake? Let me know, but hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it would mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.